So getting into the specifics of the business formation itself,
Yeah.
obviously I understand now why you chose women as your target market, obviously why you've gone this direction. This is something obviously about yourself and your ability to be able to help people and your willingness to help people as well, which is fantastic. First and foremost, the name, Strong Life Club.
Yeah.
Why'd you come up with that?
Well, it wasn't from the off at all. We were initially called JB Total Fitness, which is the most
Lovely.
Yeah, okay. It was the most generic. It didn't say anything. It was everybody's first business name. You know, it was like.
Well, you know what? It sounds like a JB. If you just dropped Total Fitness, you could have moved into construction quite easily.
Easily. It just didn't say anything. It wasn't speaking to the target audience. It was saying nothing, and it wasn't never going to, because it was a name that, got out the air one day, thought that's what I'm going to call it. Like I suppose most people do when they're first starting. And it was only when I started to invest into mentors, which I love to do, and start learning marketing, that I start working with a fantastic marketing person. And we started to think about really dialing in who we wanted to work with, how we were going to help them, what it really meant, what we were trying to do. And I wanted to come away.
Before I let you get there, I'm sorry, John.
No, go on.
You said you were working with mentors.
Yeah.
Could you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, sure. So, and I'm sure, again, anyone starting out in business starts a business and then has this moment of, oh, what do I do now? And I definitely got to that point. I remember sitting in the gym thinking, okay, I've got the gym. What do I do now? How do I go and find these people? Do I really have to go and flyer houses and businesses? And because I really don't want to do that, So I went out and got a marketing mentor that taught me how to put ads together, how to actually start talking to the people that I wanted to talk to and help, and really get away from all the fluff and just kind of generic kind of putting health and fitness out there. So I did a good few years of working with a marketing mentor and really dialing that in, and then started working with a brand mentor for a couple of years, and that's really where the Strong Life Club came from. And I will continue whenever financially I can. I will always work with a mentor to learn more.
That's very smart.
Yeah.
And so, just in terms of, how did you find your marketing and brand mentors?
Through social media. I think because they were good at their job, they found me as well. So that was always
fair enough.
That was always a good sign. Like if they could find me, I was like, oh, okay, you know what you're doing.
Yep, got you.
So it was through social media, through the mentors I was using for and helping me with my marketing, my paid advertising. And then with my branding, it was a friend of my wife's she'd come across and worked with in the past, because my wife has got her own business, her own hairstylist. She does that. So she put me in contact with this branding mentor. But a lot of it's always come through social media, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in terms of the logo design, did that come through your brand mentor as well?
Yes, it did, and it was a slow process. It started off with the process of who we wanted to work with and why we would help them the best, and then this name just slowly started to appear. I don't know what it was and how it got there, but it just slowly started to come together, and we wanted something that encapsulated not just an individual, but for people to come and feel like they were part of something. So a club or a group. And we didn't want it just to be about fitness and how you looked, as much as that is important to a lot of the clients, but we wanted to have a positive impact on their life. So that's where the strong life, strong mindset, being empowered. So then with all these words, the Strong Life Club really kind of started to appear.
It's excellent.
Yeah.
It's excellent, and it truly encapsulates your brand. You have a faint outline of a butterfly.
Yeah, there we go.
On the Strong Life Club.
Yeah.
So what does the butterfly represent?
For me, it was something morphing into something new. So, from the caterpillar to, yeah. So that's how
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. It's very kind of yoga, tantric centric almost.
Yeah. And my wife as well does a lot of yoga and stuff like that. And there was a big connection, and that really rang true with me, trying to support someone from here. And I wanted to get them here, but there's things in between that I needed to implement, and it was that growth, and it was that becoming something more.